Hey everyone. So today we're going to do a pick a card reading on how do they feel and think about you. First, I'm going to go ahead and sage the cards, each deck, and then afterwards I'm going to give you a slew of choices to make on which one you want to do. And then after that, we'll start your reading. If you want to just skip to the timestamps, they should be below, also in the comments section. So if you don't want to watch this process, that's fine. I forgot to sage the cards before we started, so it is what it is. I just want to make sure you get a clear message and not a message that's not for you, because that tends to happen sometimes if you don't clear out the energy from the last reading. And I had a reading today, so I read someone today, so I want to make sure that there's no leftover energy from that reading into your reading. Hope everyone's having a good Labor Day. I think it's Labor Day, right? Whatever. Memorial Day, Labor Day, whatever. It's one of those days. All right. So here are the choices. For option number 1, you have the vase. So if you want to choose option number 1, we're going to choose the vase. Option number 2, this little wooden house. So if you want option number 2, you're going to choose the wooden house. For option number 3, you have a chalice. If you want option number 3, you choose the chalice. So, without further ado, let's start with option number 1, the vase. I'm going to start with the traditional tarot, move with the Hermetic tarot, and then I'll go into the romance angels. So, how does the person that option number 1 has on their mind, how do they feel? And how do they think about them? What do they think about them? How do they feel? What do they think about them? What does option number 1's person think and feel about them? I'm going to draw 3 cards from each deck to provide me some sort of clarity on the situation. How does option number 1's person feel and think about them? Now I'm going to do the Hermetic Tarot. How does option number 1's person feel and think about them? What do they think about them? How do they feel? Okay, and now I'm going to do the romance angels. How does option number 1's person think and or feel about them? How does option number 1 persons think, whatever? How do they feel or think about them? Just getting tongue-tied every few minutes. All right. Okay. So, for option number 1, for the romance angels, I have express your love, unrequited love, healing family issues. For the traditional tarot, I have the Fool, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. For the Hermetic Tarot, I have the Justice card, the Star card, and the Four of Pentacles. So, right off the bat, I feel like option number one, either they feel like you're dealing with some sort of family issues and you're not able to express how you feel fully, or they're dealing with some family issues and they're not able to express themselves fully. I do feel like they see you as a good person. I do feel like they see you as someone that would potentially be a good partner with the Ten of Cups. We also have the Star as well. I do feel like they see you as someone that they could see themselves taking a risk for, with the Seven of Swords, because Seven of Swords sometimes represents sneaky behavior, but in this case, I feel like it means taking a risk. But somebody's closed off. It may not be you, maybe them. Someone is closed off due to family issues, as you can see. The healing family issues, Ten of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So it may be you, it may be them, depending on how it resonates. But somebody wants to express their love. I feel like it's them. I feel like they really do want to express how they feel. But because of all this interference, it feels like the love is unrequited. But I don't think it's the fact that they don't like you or have feelings for you. Just more or less, there's just a lot going on in their life that they aren't able to express to you. They aren't able to tell you. This could be family issues that have been bothering them for a while, or this can be just something that just came up. I do feel like they'll eventually find balance in the situation, or if it's you dealing with the family issues, you'll find balance in the situation with the Justice card. But as of right now, it feels like somebody's closed off because there's so much going on in their life, or so much going on in their heart, mind, whatever, that's not allowing them to fully express how they feel, how they think. But the good news is they do feel positively about you. They don't feel like you're a person that they don't see themselves being with, or like if this is in a romantic sense. They don't see you as someone who they aren't attracted to, who they aren't, who they wouldn't want a partnership with. But with this interference, this other party situation going on with like family and whatever could be bothering them. Like I said, they may have lost a loved one. Maybe in the past, they may have lost a loved one, may have lost more than one loved one. They could be, I don't know, their family may have certain beliefs when it comes to dating and, relationships. Like I remember when I was in middle school, I had a thing for a girl, and she told me she could not, talk to me in that way because I was black and her family didn't believe in mixed relationships. So that may be one thing. But yeah, I feel like it's more family that's kind of getting in the way of this coming into fruition. Family issues, like I said, whether it be regards to like how they were raised, it could be regards to just what's going on in their life and their family. It could be just their families being too demanding. But something in regards to family issues is not allowing them to express how they feel. They feel positively about you. They think positively about you. But like I said, there's something blocking it. So how does your person feel about you? I feel like they think you're a great person. They think you're wonderful. They have nothing negative to say about you, but they can't really express it or they haven't expressed it yet because there's something to do with their family that's keeping them from expressing their feelings. And let's see if there's anything else. I feel like they'll eventually free themselves from the situation. So if it is, like I said, the Fool, and the Fool like tends to take a leap of faith, I feel eventually they will express it. 'Cause like I said, you have Express Your Love, you have the Fool. I have the Fool right under it, Injustice. I think eventually they will. I really don't have a time frame when that may occur, or if it's going to occur. But judging by those cards, I can say they will eventually let you know how they feel. Whether they will be able to do anything about it depends on the situation. Like I said, if it's more family orientated where they don't believe in a certain relationship, this may be it may be difficult for them to get involved with you. But I feel like they want to provide clarity in regards to the situation. Another thing that could be the case, this is just another scenario, is that they want to start a family with someone else in the past, but that person cheated on them and they have trust issues. So they really are kind of like working through that. That may be another case. Or they may have like I said, everybody's situation is different. They may have like a separate family that they had, but maybe their wife or husband, they divorced, and they're just kind of working through wanting to begin something new with someone else. That can be another scenario. But they will eventually find that stability. They will eventually heal whatever that pain was. Like I said, healing family issues. You have the Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. They will eventually find that stability. They will eventually heal the issues and find happiness. So I do feel like the person will express their feelings to you. I do feel it's very positive. But like at the moment, it seems unrequited because of what's going on in their family right now, or what's going on in their heads, or whatever the situation may be. That's why it kind of seems like they're not expressing themselves or telling you how they feel. But I do feel like eventually they will provide that clarity that you want. So that's option number one. We're going to go ahead and move on to option number two. Number two, if you chose this wooden villa or whatever the hell this is your reading. I'm going to start off with the Hermetic Tarot first, and then we're going to move on to the Traditional Tarot. And no, I'm going to go to the Book of Shadows Tarot for you guys, because I did the Traditional Tarot for option number one, and just kind of switch it up a little bit. And then we'll go to the Romance Angels. So, how does option number two's person feel about them? What do they think about them? How does option number two's person feel about them? What do they think about them? How does option number two's person feel about them? And what do they think about them? All right, I'm going to shuffle the Book of Shadows deck. How does option number two's person feel about them? What do they think about them? How does option number two's person feel about them? What do they think about them? How does option number two's person feel about them? What do they think about them? Okay. And now we're going to do the Romance Angels. How does option number two's person feel about them? What do they think about them? How does option number two's person feel about them? And what do they think about them? Okay, that's good. Okay. So for option number two, I feel like this person has very strong feelings for you. I feel like this is you are probably somebody that this person's been waiting for a while. Um, but at the same time, I feel like they're a bit afraid of their feelings in a way. They're afraid to um, reveal how they feel to you because it's so strong, it's so potent that they're kind of afraid to let all the the cats out of the bag. Um, so they keep going back and forth on how they feel, whether they should let you know how they feel, what they think. They think you're a great person. They think you're everything they've ever wanted. They think you are exactly the type of person that they've been looking for. But at the same time, like I said, they are a bit skittish about the situation. But very soon they will reveal how they feel, regardless of how the situation. And if very soon they don't reveal it, you're gonna find out. So with the cards that have romantic feelings, judgment, and the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles kind of is usually in traditional tarot a person standing with a rod in the ground, waiting for the pentacles. You see like a vine full of pentacles growing, just kind of waiting for the fruit to take shape. In this picture, there's a girl picking apples. So, like I said, I feel like they've been waiting to meet a person like you, or find a person like you. And with Judgment, I feel like you guys just came into each other's lives just randomly. Like you didn't see this person coming into your life; they didn't see it either. But they do have romantic feelings. They have strong romantic feelings. That is apparent. And this is also clarified by the Passion card. I feel like they have a lot of passion, a lot of romantic feelings for you. But the reason why I feel like they're terrified is because I feel like they got their heart broken. Someone cheated on them, someone just walked out on them, ghosted them, whatever. The last time they felt this way about a person, they did them wrong. We have the Seven of Swords, which is, like I said in option number one, it can sometimes be a card of cheating, infidelity, or just plain being sneaky. And then you have the Five of Chalices, sorry, the Five of Chalices, which is usually heartbreak, pain, despair, someone that's hurting. And you can see in the picture, the chick is pretty much crying. Um, I feel like they want to express this, but they keep going back and forth, like you see in the Two of Pentacles. In traditional tarot, the Two of Pentacles is this person holding two pentacles and kind of like going back and forth. And if you notice, the waves are kind of moving, flowing, kind of like in a up and down manner. So I feel like there's moments they have this really strong passion towards you, and there's moments where they make themselves kind of put it down so that they can remain sane and not make any mistakes or look stupid because they're afraid they're going to get hurt again. They're afraid that if they reveal themselves too quickly, you're going to walk out. You're going to treat them, like the last person did. So they try to keep all that crap under wraps. That being said, they do think you're an amazing person. They do think you're their wish come true in a sense. They think that you are someone they've been waiting for, and I feel like very soon they're going to express some sort of romantic gesture towards you. We had this with the Prince of Pentacles, God, yeah, Princess of Pentacles, and the very soon card. So very soon, I feel like they're gonna offer you something solid because Pentacles usually means anything that's solid, anything that's concrete. Um, they're going to express how they feel, and like I said, they just been kind of going back and forth with it because they really just don't want to get hurt again. They don't want to get themselves in a situation where the other person knows that they feel more than they do. Yeah, the other person feels that they feel more than they do, and what happens is they either end up walking away, leaving, or just manipulating them. Which I mean, which is it's sad, but that tends to be a strange thing with people where it's like they know you like them more than they like you. Some people just use that to their advantage, and I feel like this person had that where they liked somebody really, really like a lot, and that person knew about it, and they didn't feel the same way. So instead of just telling them straight up, I'm not interested, they let them on enough to basically break their hearts. Even probably going as far as sleeping with another person, dating another person without telling them, whatever the case. I feel like this person is just cautious about what they reveal or not. But that being said, I do feel like they do have strong feelings for you. They do have romantic interest in you. So if you're worried about if this person likes you or not, they do. They just been hurt before, so they're kind of keeping it under wraps for the time being. But very soon they will reveal their feelings to you. So if they haven't done yet now, they will. And if they don't reveal their feelings to you, somebody will. So other than that, I think that's pretty much it for option number 2. We're gonna go with option number 3 next. Option number 3. So I already picked your cards. Apparently the camera didn't want to record, so we're just gonna do this all over again. If you picked option number 3, you picked the Chalice. So, your person has strong romantic feelings for you. They really, really find you very attractive. Now, there were 2 scenarios I had said before. Thank you, camera, for not, recording. Um, One scenario is they went through something in the past that they're learning to forgive, they're learning to deal with. And the second scenario is there was something between the two of you that may have been a misunderstanding or something that caused a split between the two of you. But they do want to rectify the situation. They do want to fix the situation. We have forgiving and learning, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Chalices. So let's say that you guys had a misunderstanding. They want to forgive the situation. They want to fix the situation. They want to, come back together. They want to, reunite and just kind of rectify the situation so that way it can move forward. And they do want to offer you, something solid. They do want to offer you a romantic gesture or whatever sort of gesture it may be with the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Chalices. They do find you very attractive. I have the attraction card with the Empress card. So if you resonate with the feminine side, the Empress means you. If you're resonating the masculine side, then we're talking about them. And like I said, they feel that you're abundant. They feel that you're attractive. They do have romantic feelings for you with the romantic feelings card. And they also think you're a wish come true with the Nine of Cups. But like I said, they still are kind of dealing with internally something. Either was it between you two that may have caused some sort of misunderstanding with the Five of Wands, or if it was another relationship in the past, the Two of Cups. They are still kind of like sort of trying to forgive the situation, put it to bed. If it was you, they're trying to forgive the situation, again, put it to bed. But they do have romantic feelings for you. They are attracted to you. They do think you're a wish come true. They do want to fix the situation because they do like you. They do have romantic feelings for you. And let's see what else I can get out of this. I think that would be pretty much it. Yeah. So your person, how do they feel and think about you? They think you're beautiful. They think you are someone that fits their ideal mate. Whatever sort of situation that may have caused a split between the two of you or a misunderstanding, they want to rectify it. They want to fix it. If it has nothing to do with you, they're kind of dealing with something from the past that caused them heartache, and they're trying to forgive that situation in order for them to establish a stronger relationship with you. They have strong romantic feelings. They're very attracted, and they do see you as a wish come true. They want to get together with you. They want, to build a relationship with you. And for the most part, they're very excited that they would get the chance to establish a relationship with you. So if you picked option number 3, I wouldn't be worried. the person that you're thinking about, the person that you're wondering about, they do have romantic feelings for you. They do like you, and they whatever misunderstanding that you may have had with them, they want to fix it. And if this is another misunderstanding from a distant relationship or another relationship they had previous, they are working to fix it. They are working, forgive the situation. They are working to let it go, so that way they can establish a stronger bond with you. I don't think that relationship is plaguing them too much, but like with the Five of Wands, it tends, Five of Wands tends to indicate conflict. There is some sort of conflicting situation going on that's kind of in the middle of all of this, that is causing a bit of discomfort. But I don't. But like I said, with the rest of the cards, that surround this card. This card is actually in the middle. With the rest of these cards, I feel like it's a very small portion of their feelings for you. Like if it is something in the past, it's a very, very, very small thing, and their feelings for you kind of overlap all that shit. Excuse me for my language. It overlaps it all. But that being said, the feeling of that feeling of restlessness, that feeling that they may have, that feeling of conflict, it is still there, and they are still working through it. But they will work through it. They will get past it. They will let it go. Because they do want to establish something very strong with you. They do want to establish something very solid with you. They do think you are a wish come true. I'm kind of repeating myself. So if you're worried about your person, option number 3, I wouldn't worry. They do like you. They do have feelings for you. And they want to build on the relationship regardless of what happened in the past. They do want to come back together. They do want to, talk. If this is an ex, they do want to, reconcile. If it's not an ex and someone new, they're kind of dealing with some stuff from the past, but they will get over it, and your relationship should flourish. So that's pretty much it for pile number 3. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section below. Try to keep it civil. If you can't, it is what it is. But yeah, also share out these videos. Try to get me, as many subscribers as possible. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys have a good week, and take care.